Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there is Tucker. And
that's me.
and we are in perhaps the most perfect Kia model that they make for our family. I don't know. I think today we will examine how this 2023 Kia Sportage SX Prestige Hybrid, some combination of all of that, fits our family of three, and whether or not we would buy it as our next family vehicle. Stay tuned. Thanks to our friends at carcover.com, we were able to get a custom perfect fit car cover for my 2013 Chevy Cruze. They know it's important to keep your car protected, and what they sent me was their Gold Shield 5L car cover, which beats all its competitors for many reasons. It resists all types of extreme weather conditions, such as snow, and is 100% waterproof and water resistant. This is the ultimate car care cover for storing your vehicle and protecting it while outside. The soft fleece lining is sure to protect your vehicle's paint and finish while it is underneath. And this car cover was so simple to install, I was able to do it myself for the very first time in under 15 minutes. It comes with a couple clips for the front and the back, and a lockable cable to secure it across the middle. So this car cover is not going anywhere. Huge thanks to carcover.com for providing us with this Gold Shield 5L cover for my Chevy Cruze. You can get one for yourself. Simply follow the link down in the description below and enter promo code GTGarageTalk in the coupon field at checkout for a discount off of your first order. All right, Holly, so we've been traveling. We recently got this in. We've spent forever in what we think is the perfect road trip mobile in a minivan. But now we are in what everybody else says is perfect road trip mobile, an SUV.
Oh.
What are your thoughts? This is about the same size as your Jeep Cherokee on the outside, but inside it's like huge.
It's a lot bigger.
Yeah. Anyway.
On the inside.
Yeah.
Which I told you before we got the Jeep Cherokee.
Yes. I know. All right, so we'll start on the outside.
Okay.
Work our way in.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the styling of Kia's new Sportage, their best-selling, longest-running nameplate?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were talking about, we saw another, an older version Sportage, and this is definitely a glow-up.
Very much a glow-up.
This is a lot sexier.
Yeah, the last one was very vanilla. It was by the numbers, and it
Not
just
taking
was.
any risks.
Yeah. This one took a lot of risks in its design.
And I think it paid off.
Yes. From the Kia EV6 tail end, I would say, very inspired from the EV6 to the very alien-like front end on this one.
Alien, that doesn't sound attractive, but it is very attractive. I guess what you're saying is there's a little bit more sharper edges.
Well, we've got those like boomerang running lights, and it's a very round but angular front end.
Round and angular. Hips too are round but angular.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of curves.
Yes.
The last one, there weren't as many curves.
Yeah. And so this, as you say, is a definite glow up to the model it replaces, and looks phenomenal on the outside. Really looks like nothing else on the road that I could point to and say, yeah, that's the same. You know, I referenced the back end does kind of look like the Kia EV6, but I mean, in this category, you've got Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, Ford Escape, Chevy Equinox, those type vehicles. All those kind of follow a similar formula. This is like, no, threw the rule book out and said, we're doing our own thing.
Good. Well, and let's talk about the color.
Yeah.
Because it's matte
gray.
smoke. Oh,
Yes.
matte gray. I was trying to make it fancy.
Well, let's read their marketing name for it. It is Shadow Matte Gray.
Oh, see, it is fancy. Shadow matte gray. Which I know you've said there's a little bit, it's a little bit higher maintenance to take care of a matte paint job. But boy, is it so pretty.
It does look really good, and just again sets itself apart from everything else in the segment. Because all the gloss paints that you can get on this kind of mimic what else everybody is offering. But yeah, this definitely stands out. It's a Ford Bronco, by the way.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah. What about the inside, where we're spending all of our time in this one?
So, I mean, this is just a personal preference thing. I don't love the color of the what?
The interior?
Yeah.
Tucker, what's your favorite part of this car?
The red seats.
But are they red?
Yeah, my mom said the same thing. We called them red seats, and she's like, but are they?
Are they? That's how I feel. I feel like they're in the middle of pink or red, and you need to choose a side. Yeah. Are you going to be pink, or are you going to be red?
I would say they're closer to terracotta than pink.
Terracotta, maybe?
Tomato. See what I did there? Red.
I got it, okay. But I feel like it needs to choose.
Yeah.
But I do like different colors, so.
Speaking of needing to choose, I'm just going to bring it up right away.
Oh.
This. I very much dislike this. We had it again, bringing up the Kia EV6, also had this. I don't understand how Kia took such a big risk in their best-selling vehicle, and more people aren't complaining. So it's climate and media controls all rolled into one. We have two knobs here that either
depending on what screen you're on is either your air or your volume.
Which when I got in the vehicle, one of the last times I got in to drive it, the music was kind of loud, and it was already on climate controls, which is like its default setting. And I reached, but I caught myself before I just cranked the temperature down to 60 because I was like, wait, that doesn't control the volume. And why?
Well, I mean, at least that's the default, and the volume's not the default. And you get in on a hot day and crank it up. Well, blow your eardrums out.
No, you would crank it down, because if it's a hot day.
Okay, if it's a cold day, then.
Okay, there you go. But it's just.
You know what I'm talking about.
Why overcomplicate and over-engineer? I don't.
Yeah, that is pretty complicated and something that you can't easily navigate through if you're like driving in traffic and stuff. So that is annoying. From a person who doesn't like tech, that is annoying. And you do like tech, so.
And it's the worst feature of this vehicle, hands down.
Hands down.
Just stop it.
Okay, but we were talking about the design.
Right.
Well, I mean, I guess that's But I do like all the different textures that are used here in the EV.
They got kind of a metallic look here across the front and to the door panels. We've got a little metallic look here, a lot of curved screens here. So
now I can tell that this isn't like super expensive material up here, but the way that it's designed, it looks like very nice, like it is.
The stitching and all that.
The stitching is nice. And you know, you got it, that comes over here. I like the big door handles, that's nice.
What about all the other controls outside of the dome? We've got a knob, a wheel.
I do like the wheel. I don't have any problems with the wheel. You know what would be cool is if we had I like the little radio thing down here. Little mouse pad. I like those things. That would be cool. But yes, I do like the Genesis.
Yeah.
I know not everybody does, but.
One thing that I have to bring up, you talked about the temperature outside already. We're in East Texas. It is summer. Heated and ventilated front seats in this SX Prestige. But you can already guess my least favorite thing about them.
They don't stay on.
They don't stay on. So if you turn the vehicle off, turn them back on, you need to actuate them yet again. It's why? Just that could be a software fix. If I had it on, leave it on.
If it's on and then you don't drive for several days and then it's still on and it's a cold day, you jump in and you've got an air-conditioned seat on a cold day.
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, cold buns. Cold buns.
But heated steering wheel as well. And this is an all-wheel drive model, so we can lock it in all-wheel drive or we can let it figure it out. Downhill descent control. A dedicated button for our cameras, which we have 360 cameras, and I like this.
I do too.
You can
Yeah, let's talk about the cameras a little bit. So you can see all the way around you here. You can see the front when you're going down or backing up, your cameras turn on, automatically turn on, so you can see that. Also, when you have your blinker on, the little blind spot camera comes up on your screen, which I like. I'm not a huge fan of tech, but when it comes to tech, I do like that feature.
Yep. So Hyundai, Kia, Genesis all do blind spot cameras really well. This is lifted out of other Genesis products that we've tested, and I know you like that feature
I do like
too.
that.
When traffic pulls away in front of you, it's just a little nudge. Well, hey,
it's a nice nudge.
Yep. And I guess we can get into a little bit of the driving dynamics now. We'll talk a little bit more when we get on the brick streets, but this is a hybrid. And it uses a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder and an electric motor and a battery pack, which is what we've got displaying on the screen here. Windows sticker says 38 MPG. We're currently getting 27. Over the time that we've had with this one, we're getting 27. So, I mean, it's good, not great. Like, we're not hitting those Windows sticker numbers, but still a fairly efficient.
What's the Windows sticker?
Well, let's see here.
We have just been putting around town.
We have 38, 38, 38.
Okay.
And we're not getting 38.
Not even
So,
close.
yeah, the fact that we're 11 MPG off, but it is hot. It is East Texas. Is that the reason? I don't know. But 11
You think
MPG.
if it was a plug-in, we'd be getting a better?
Oh, plug-in really just gives you more range. It doesn't give you better
MPG.
Yeah.
Well, and then there are the different modes. Have you been driving in sport mode?
I've mostly been driving around in Eco in this because I've been trying to get that 38 and failing to do so. So, yeah. But this does have sport mode, which uses a little bit more power and a little less efficiency.
Yeah. And
also, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Changes your gauges. They're red. You actually get a tack when you turn it to sport mode.
You get attacked?
A tachometer.
Oh, a tachometer.
Instead of a power charge eco gauge that you get over here when you're in eco. You can see we're currently in EV mode right now, so the engine's off. So, and we're going downhill, so it's actually charging the battery back up, which you can see right there.
You're welcome.
But uses regenerative braking. It's a typical hybrid system. Just not getting that fuel economy that Windows sticker says we should. So, kind of curious about that.
Yeah, and I usually get good.
Yes, you do.
Get pretty close to that.
Yes, you do. But we are about to turn on the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas, where we will test out its ride and see just how well this thing handles rougher textures. We'll do Tucker's wobbly head test. Tucker, here we are, brick streets. What do you think? Oh boy. What do you think, Holly?
Now we're hitting a little of the potholes a little bit more the further down we drive. But when we first pulled on, I couldn't even tell.
Yeah, it has got a very good ride. Again, referencing, you drive a vehicle that competes in the same segment as this.
Yeah.
In a Jeep Cherokee, we have the Trailhawk version, and so it's more focused to off-road. I would say that this is a more comfortable on-road by far than your car. And I know I've driven this a little bit more than you while we've had it, but this rides a whole lot better than your car. And is as less, I don't know, bouncy than your car.
Bouncy?
Yeah, your car's, like I said, built a little more for off-road than this. And being that this is all-wheel drive, what you and I have done together that we have needed the Trailhawk version for, which hasn't really been anything, this could do. So you can lock this into all-wheel drive. Now what I've done by myself, the Trailhawk's good, but yeah, for most people,
sorry, what?
For most people, this all-wheel drive system is plenty.
Better not be driving my car crazy.
That was long ago after we first got it, so. But what do you feel about the power and driving along the throttle response and all that? Does it feel fine, sluggish, fast, weird?
I don't know. It kind of took me, okay, so it's fine. It's good. I can tell it's a hybrid in a good way.
Okay.
Because it's got some get up and go. I think it took me just a minute or two to really acclimate to the way it drives, I guess, the throttle or something. Stopping and going, but now that I've driven it around a little bit longer, smooth. I like it. One thing I was thinking is I was expecting it when I first got in to feel a lot bigger driving it than it is, but it feels really light.
And that goes back to the feeling of spaciousness in here. Like, again, same size class as your car, but so much bigger in here. Tucker's got a lot of room back there. I think he's got more room back there than in the minivan we were riding around in.
I mean, you've said that.
His leg room. He was pretty close to the back of the front seat.
But there was stuff on the back.
That's true, but good segue to putting Tucker's child seat in the back of this Kia Sportage. All right, gearheads, putting Tucker's child safety seat back here in the back seat. The doors open wide, there's plenty of room. My seat up here is plenty far forward. The lower latch points are very easy to see with this terracotta-like color and the black metal on those seats, so it all works out very nicely. There's even a little clip here to store the seatbelt when it's not in use, and just it all works very well. I've got the headrest up to feed that top tether through, so we'll go ahead and get the seat in. It is rather tall, the seat back, so I do have to tilt it down to get it under the roof line, but other than that, no big problems getting the seat into the vehicle. Feed that back through there. Like I said, those lower latch points are very easy to see and to get to, and these clip into place very easily. The vehicle is of a perfect height for me at 5'10" to really get in, tighten these down. Now, this being a permanently 2-row SUV, not a 3-row, this seat doesn't slide or move. Some competitors actually do offer that in this segment, so that is a slight shortcoming. So in order to put that top tether on, I actually had to go around to the back, but the trunk lid, or the deck, the trunk, the cargo space, whatever you want to call it back there, is not so deep that myself at 5'10", I can't reach the back of the seats up here to tighten that top tether in place. Overall, I give this a solid A for ease of installation. And then behind Tucker, there's even more storage than in your Jeep too. So yeah, there's tons of space in this.
Without feeling like you're driving a beast down the road, which is what I like.
Better packaging in this for sure. Yes.
Yeah. And not to mention some of the things that we talked about that can maximize your space, such as the hooks on the back of the headrest, where you could put like a bag or something like that, so it's not taking up your footboard.
We've got USB ports here on the side and little hooks to wind your cable around, so
nice.
Rear passengers can have power. We've got
enough space there, some storage here, cup holders here.
Very versatile space here. Why don't you give those buttons a press? Yes, so interesting cup holders that did startle you the first time, and I wish I had had the cameras rolling when I first asked you to do that. I don't know what you thought would happen.
I didn't know what would happen. It was not that.
But yes, retractable cup holders.
At first, I thought it was gonna like make it cold, because you know I like that.
Yeah. But otherwise, a wide open space for you to put lots of stuff. You do have a Qi wireless charger down here, USB-A interface for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Yet another kind of questionable decision by Kia. There is a USB-C up here, but that's only for power. And there's a Qi wireless charger in here as well. Black plastic, shiny black. I'm not a fan, but I can get over it. Push button to start. What else? What else?
I think that's it.
Yeah. This one's got the upgraded.
You got the 2-person memory seat, like that.
and the upgraded Harman Kardon sound system, which makes Tucker's dinosaur songs sound excellent.
I do kind of wish that the blind spot alert on your mirror was a little bit
brighter, more
bigger,
obvious,
more obvious. Yeah,
it's a red triangle, but yeah,
it's kind of tiny.
Yeah. Any other thoughts before I pull out the window sticker yet again?
I don't think so.
Okay, so brings us to the question. I will say this: your car is. It's this right here. Your car is effectively coming up on being 10 years old. So 2014. Granted, it is built more for off-roading than this vehicle is, but the original window sticker on that was 42, and it had essentially all the same tech of the day that this does. What would you say the window sticker
I will
is?
say, before we do that, one thing I do wish this car had that I feel like it should have is a head-up display.
Yeah. I kind of wish it did too, but one lacking feature.
One lacking feature.
What would you say window sticker on this one is, knowing that your car 10 years ago
has the
42?
Same.
Yeah, heated ventilated seats. Your car doesn't even have.
It doesn't have ventilated seats, and it doesn't have all the cameras. And what else does this have that I like? I don't know. Oh, it's a hybrid. Hybrid.
Yeah.
So I'd say 52.
See, I was leading you on. I did that on purpose. 38,530.
See, I don't like you doing that. I still wouldn't have guessed in the 30s.
Yeah.
Never would I have guessed in the 30s for a hybrid.
You asked me when we first set off in this, would I buy this and would I drive this? And the answer is absolutely yes.
So as this is spec'd, it's 38,530. Wow.
Just like this one.
Can you get a head-up display?
No, not on this one.
Not at all?
No. But yeah, this is the SX Prestige, which is the top of the line. It's all-wheel drive. It's the hybrid model. So, like, this is...
So you could get this same vehicle for even cheaper than this?
Yes.
Wow.
Skip on some features here and there. If the hybrid's not as important to you.
This is why I like Kias.
Yep.
100%. They're
just
affordable. You can have like a fancy vehicle at an affordable price.
Yeah. And just shows you what the Times has done. 38,000 is affordable, but
I would even learn to live with the terracotta.
Is that terracotta? Let's see what they actually call it here. Shadow matte gray, interior color black. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Interesting.
This is not a black interior.
Choose what color you want to be.
And on that note, if you want to see more from Holly, from Tucker, some behind the scenes stuff, I'm around there too. Go find her on Facebook and Instagram at Female Consumer. You can find all things GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all at GT Garage Talk. There's an even older Sportage right there.
Yeah. Boring.
Yep. You can find it. Oh boy, this got too hot. You can find everything else that we do at gtgaragetalk.com. But until next time, Gearheads.
Bye.
Why did it get too hot?
Because it's in the front window, just being baked by the sun.
In the summer sun.
Can we do that? This is my life. It's gonna do it. It's literally right there. Like I can see it. Are we done? Okay, I think we're done. Oh, yep, okay.
wait.
Oh?
Got one more, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And clap one more time, okay?
Oh, look at you, smart pants.
Trying to sound like you.
Are you ready? I don't know that I've driven long enough to make the claim that it's the perfect family vehicle. Oh.
I didn't say that, I said the perfect Kia.
I think it's the perfect. I do like Kias.
It's not the perfect. This needs to go away. I hate this too much to call it the perfect.
Would you drive this?
I would drive it.
Would you buy this?
I would buy this. We had to figure out if you would buy this. You do like Kias.
I do like Kias. That is the truth.
You can actually move the vehicle forward and backwards without actually being in the vehicle. So if somebody parks too closely to you, or you're in the garage and you just need a little bit more room to get in and out, this thing will actually move forward and back a full parking space so that